crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Hey, Roota followers, it's Josh Lake, and I'm here today, as always, with Bix Weir, and we're here to talk about a little update on our Theta Sweepstakes, which we're doing right now, and also give you guys a little bit of an update of what's happening in the world of Theta. But before we get into all of that, Bix, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm always happy to be talking about Theta. No matter what the price does, it's the continual moving forward, getting new partnerships, working on this NFT stuff. We got Katy Perry coming up. We got all kinds of great things coming up, and we're giving away a hell of a lot of Theta and Theta Fuel on the road to Roota.
Yeah, we are. And that's what I want to jump into first. So we are halfway through our Theta Sweepstakes, which means that if you have gotten signed up so far, thank you guys for participating. We've gotten a lot of love from you guys, and there's a lot of excitement buzzing around this sweepstakes. And if you haven't gotten signed up, that means there's 15 days left to get entered to win, get your chance to win our $5,000 grand prize of Theta and T Fuel. And that again is 2,500 of Theta, 2,500 of T Fuel. And if you haven't gotten your chance, go check out our sweepstakes page here on the website. You click on the sweepstakes button and it'll take you here, where you will learn from a video of me and Bix how to get entered, and it will basically walk you through how to fill out this form. This form is the important thing that you got to do here. You click on it, you enter the information that it asks of you, and then follow us on Twitter to get one entry. You can follow us on Theta TV to get another entry. If you're a private road member already, you get 5 free entries. And if you join the private road or renew your subscription, you get 20 entries, which is definitely the best way to get your
winner, chicken dinner.
Exactly. So that's the sweepstakes going on right now. It's been great so far. We're so excited to be doing a sweepstakes here on the road to Roota for the first time. And if you haven't gotten signed up, there's still 15 days left to do that. Anything you got to say about the sweepstakes, Bix?
You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to do anything. All you got to do is follow us and go fill out the entry form.
Absolutely. It's not that hard. So go get your chance to win, guys. So that's the update here on our Theta sweepstakes. Some updates for the world of Theta. As you know, that we've talked about before, there was a little bit of an issue for the people who had Trezor and would use Trezor to store their Theta, which is our favorite way of holding crypto, is with a hard wallet like that. There was a bit of an issue with the transactions, people having a hard time staking and unstaking, but now as of last Sunday, the 7th, that issue is totally resolved. And is another just example to me of how Theta is continually changing and being dynamic and working to make sure all of their customers are satisfied and also keep up with the times. After that, the next news that we have to talk about that I think is really exciting is Theta Drop, the NFT platform for Theta. The Theta blockchain is announcing that they have KYC, which is know your customer, and also withdrawal features being added to the marketplace, which is a really big deal. This launched today, or at least the day of this recording was November 15th. And the reason why it's so important is because KYC helps bring a lot of legitimacy and also a lot of security and just general safety to the NFT marketplace for them. So this is a really big deal. I know that this has been something that people have been hoping for and waiting to see out of the Theta.
Not everybody hopes for it, because you got to show your ID. But the reality is, in the future world that cryptos live, regulators are going to be crawling up your butt if you're selling NFTs and you're not following any kind of KYC. They're going to come after you, whoever that is. So it's not the greatest thing to get KYC, but it's the greatest thing if you want Theta to be successful and stay out of the crosshairs of the regulators. Yes, absolutely. Anybody who doesn't is going to feel the wrath of the regulators. It's a reality that we live in. Banks don't want to do KYC. Nobody wants to do KYC. The regulators are requiring it. And if any of these NFT companies, there's a lot of NFT companies, people who participate in NFTs that aren't doing this, they'll be shut down, or at least they'll be attempted to shut down. You don't want that happening to your business. So just make sure that you're dealing with the right kind of people who jump through the right hoops when you're buying NFTs.
Absolutely. And I think, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Theta Drop is the first NFT platform to install a KYC feature. Even the big one, OpenSea, which is the Ethereum's main NFT platform, doesn't even have KYC. And so when it does come, the crackdown does come, the people who have assets, money on those exchanges, are liable. And so this is a really big.
That's exactly why DraftKings, DraftKings was selling all these NFTs, but you can't withdraw them.
Right.
You can't withdraw your NFT, and you can't withdraw money. You can't do anything because the partners that they dealt with don't have KYC.
Exactly. And so I even went today and tested out this withdraw feature that Theta just added today, and it worked very, very well. So I'm going to walk you guys through a little bit of that process right now, and just kind of explain what Theta Drop is for those people who haven't quite gotten acquainted with this, don't really know what this space is. So I'm going to walk you guys through that and walk Fix through that as well. Yeah. So Theta Drop, if you don't know, is the NFT platform for the Theta blockchain, where NFTs that are minted to the Theta blockchain can be bought and sold on the marketplace. Right now, it's still in its beta phase, as you can see here, which means it's still kind of rolling out. And during that rollout, the process of actually minting the NFTs is limited to just the people who are partnered with Theta and are qualified to sell. And the way that they sell them is through things called drops, which the best example I have of what a drop is, it's kind of like a flash sale. So for example, if Nike were to make 1,000 sneakers and they're like a super special limited supply sneaker, they're saying, hey, on this day, we're going to sell these 1,000 sneakers, and the first 1,000 people get it, and that's it. As soon as they go on sale, everyone buys them up and they're gone in a few seconds. And then those sneakers now become more valuable because of the supply and demand. And that's kind of what these Theta Drops are, just in a digital version. And so, for example, all of these creators that you see here on the screen have had a Theta Drop where they've minted a finite supply of NFTs to the blockchain, and then they sell them in their drop. And I have been involved in a couple of them. I was involved in this one right here, this Winston Goodfellow drop, and also this Theta Frogs drop. And it is crazy how fast these NFTs move. As soon as this Winston Goodfellow drop went online, all of the NFTs that were in this entire drop sold out in 45 seconds. It's like buying Beyonce tickets online, it's just unbelievably fast. And so, for example, I'll open up this drop so you can kind of take a look at what it looks like. This drop is obviously now closed because it started and ended within 45 seconds of being open. But what they were selling was they're auctioning this off, this one print, which in an auction, it could go for as much as the people bid. But these two NFTs been minted 99 of this Theta fueled Lambo, and they sold them each for $150. Those went immediately. And this one here, they minted 2,000 of these Retro Rides digital trading cards. And they, again, sold out in 45 seconds. I was able to get my hands on 2 of them, and each one of them at the time were $20. And so I got the 2, and you can even, I'll show you in my collection. I got them, I opened the packs, and when I opened the packs, it revealed what the NFTs were. These were the 2 I got. These are some old NFTs that I got. This is the Theta Frog one I got. This one is from an old Theta drop they had right after the World Poker Tour had their drop. This was the next one they had. But even for example, this was the NFT. So this is what it is. It's shaped like a trading card, which is basically what an NFT is. It's like a digital trading card. And so I opened it, and there were only 60 of them that were minted in the whole blockchain. So this is considered rare. That's why it says rare right here. And so if I wanted to, I could keep this and it can grow in value, or I could sell it on the marketplace by clicking this button. And the whole reason I'm able to sell this NFT is because I went through the KYC process, and I can put it on the marketplace, I could sell it, and I can take that either T-Fuel or US dollars that I sold it for off of the marketplace. And that's only possible through KYC.
I would add to that. I mean, I know you said it, you can hold on to it, it'll go up. Not all collectibles go up. It's exciting to get in early because everybody's trying to get in there. There's not a lot of them. I remember getting these collectible plates back 30 years ago, thinking, oh yeah, this is going to be great. And now you can get them for a dime a dozen. So the reality of NFTs are there's going to be nothing holding people back. When Theta leaves beta, everybody and their mother is going to be out there creating NFTs. It might be great to have one of the first ones out there, but it all depends on, are you buying it for the price appreciation, or you're buying it for the nostalgia of it type of thing.
You're totally right about that.
And
Look
then
at Beanie Babies.
Yeah, but and is it a security? That the SEC has not commented on, is an NFT a security? And if it is, you got a whole mess of problems coming down the line for NFTs. So I'm just throwing out the caution. This could go to zero instantly, or it could go to $1 million instantly. We don't know what's going to happen in the future of NFTs. I think NFTs will do well, but there's got to be some regulatory hurdles that need to be put up. The regulators are the problem. I've been screaming this for so long.
Right.
Regulators work at snail's pace. I think they're trying to entrap people, truthfully, into buying a certain crypto they're going to classify as a security later down the line. With NFTs, who knows what it is? Are collectibles securities? No, they aren't. Are they? But how are they sold and how are they created? Nobody knows what the hell's going on. Theta is being really good about it, so they're doing the KYC. I know a lot of people don't like KYC because they don't want the government knowing who they are. That's great, but Theta Labs is a gigantic corporation. Well, it's not gigantic. It's a small and well-run corporation that absolutely needs, at least for now, to be doing things the right way. And this is as close to doing things the right way as you can get right now.
Absolutely. And you're right. I think that, as the NFT space continues to evolve, the regulators are going to want to get their hands in there and mess with it. And so as long as you're at least staying up to code for what is available now, that's all you can do. And that's what, like you're saying, Theta is trying to do. And so you're right. Who knows if this is really going to be something that's going to blow up or something that could totally be, hurt with the regulation. So at the moment, it's hard to say, but you can also see that there are people who are using the Theta drop marketplace to benefit, which I'll show you a little bit right now, just so you can kind of get an understanding. If you were someone who was interested in selling or buying NFTs today, this is something that you could do. So for example, if I had this NFT that I got in the Theta drop, and I wanted to sell it, I could click on this sell feature right here. I could put in however much I want to sell it for, and then I could place it for sale on the marketplace. Theta will take a fee, 10%, which is pretty steep, but you would still get a payout of 90%. So if you're selling it for $100, that's $70 back on your investment, which is pretty good. And as you can see, there are 21 of this exact NFT for sale on the marketplace that are ranging from $143 all the way up to ridiculous prices. People put these up for crazy things like this, $222,000. And if someone buys it for that, great for that seller, but there's other ones available for much cheaper. So you can even see what people are selling it for at these prices here. And yeah, you can get the crazy ones at the top like this, which I don't know who would be buying it for this much, but they're putting it up for that reason, or putting it up.
It's hard to tell if also on these auctions, is it the same person buying it that was selling it just to bring the price up? Now it would cost them 10% for the fee, but at the same time, who knows if what kind of games are being played.
It's true, you don't. But you can see at least there is transparency in what is happening on the marketplace right here. So if you click on like the global history, for example, you can see the transactions of all of this specific type of NFT that's been going on in chronological order. So like 3 days ago, this seller sold to this buyer this NFT numbered 59 out of 60 for $150. And so this seller, could have made however much money they were on this transaction. And you can see that this happens all the time. And so at least this gives an example to show people are using this marketplace and selling and buying NFTs currently in its beta state. And it's still working very well. And to me, that's a big plus for Theta and for Theta Drop to show that it's really becoming a big contender in the NFT space, and that the marketplace is going to be utilized, for people who are interested in selling these collectibles on this marketplace. For example, you can go and see all these different ones that are being sold, all the different prices they're being sold at. And to me, this just shows that Theta Drop is really coming together and going to be something that is used in the NFT space more and more very soon. And the KYC, I think, is a big deal. And so the big one that everyone is really looking forward to in terms of the Theta Drop, as you mentioned before, is this one right here. The icon herself of pop music, Katy Perry, is dropping her NFT launch in December of this year. So what that means, for Theta is that I believe, people who are in the cryptocurrency space, they probably know about Theta, they've heard about it. But for the, the normies, they don't really know what Theta is, but they probably know who Katy Perry is. And so as soon as Katy Perry drops her NFTs, which are exclusive to the Theta blockchain and the Theta NFT marketplace, people are going to start to know what Theta is. They're going to start to know what T-Fuel is, and it's going to really open up the popularity for the people who are unaware of what it is at the moment. And I believe that's going to raise, the awareness of Theta quite a bit, and it would be a really good reason for, I believe, people to own some T-Fuel or some Theta.
I agree, and I mean, Katy Perry is not, some rinky-dink YouTube blogger like Roota.
No.
Katy Perry is known by billions of people around the world, and a lot of them are huge fans. I mean, just the visibility for Theta and Theta Fuel and the whole concept of NFTs, I can't think of a bigger one yet. I put it up there with the Tom Brady announcement of Autograph, but I mean, this is huge. And Katy Perry also bought, along with her management company, a minority stake in Theta Labs. That's right. The reason I know why she did that, because she had a meeting with Warren Buffett, and Warren Buffett said, "Hey, I don't believe in cryptos, but if you can show me a company with earnings and that's the kind of investment you want to make. You want to make investments in companies that can kick out some earnings, and Theta Labs is going to do really well. I mean, they're charging 10% for every NFT that goes around."
Yeah.
So, Katy, say what you want about Katy Perry, but it sounds like she made a very sound investment by teaming up with Theta Labs, and she's going to be promoting Theta and Theta Fuel. If you're a Theta and Theta Fuel holder, you are very excited about December, especially when she starts her show. I think this is 28th, I think, in Vegas, and it's like, holy moly, and there'll be a lead up, and just a whole world will be talking about Theta and Theta Fuel. And we'll be, pumping the flag saying, yes, Theta Fuel. So. Oh
yeah, we definitely will be. We represent Theta and Theta Fuel very well here on this channel. And I agree that when this comes out, it's going to be a really good thing for Theta investors and really exciting for the community, which means it's an even better reason to get your hands on some T-Fuel and some Theta, which we're giving away with our sweepstakes here on the road to Roota. If you haven't gotten your chance to win, please go sign up on our sweepstakes page, get entered to win $5,000 worth of Theta and T-Fuel. And we believe that this number is going to continue to grow into the future. And it's a really good reason to get involved, and a really good reason to enter our sweepstakes.
Yeah, absolutely. Get your name. It's so easy to do. Just fill out the sweepstakes form. Boom, you're in there. Only one person is going to win, and they're going to get $5,000 of Theta and Theta Fuel together, $250 of each, $2,500 of each. But you have nothing to lose by joining this thing. So definitely get your name in the hat. It could be your lucky day.
Absolutely, Biggs. Well, that's all the update we have on the sweepstakes and also the news going on in the Theta world right now. And so I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been participating so far in our sweepstakes. And there's 15 days left to get signed up. So make sure you go do that.
I tell you, everybody sign up for Road to Roota private road, and you get 20 entries. 20 entries, my goodness. But you don't have to. You can get it for free by just following on Theta TV, which is also a really great way to follow the Road to Roota stuff.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Bix. Thanks for joining me with this update here. And thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.